so nice to see so many faces. I love it. So we're going to get started. Thank you all for coming. My name is Katie Coulthard. I'm the director of Westwood Youth and Family Services, and on behalf of Youth and Family Services and the Westwood Rotary, I'd like to welcome you to the Ray Awards ceremony tonight. We're here to recognize the meaningful contributions that these young people have made to the Westwood community, and I think I speak on behalf of the Rotary and myself that we're really proud of all the work that you guys do. But before I go any further, I do want to acknowledge Westwood Media Center, who is recording this evening's ceremony for all to view later and for those who could not attend today. So thank you, Charlotte. And thank you to my colleagues from Youth and Family Services who are here, as well as the Rotarians who are here with us tonight. I would like to give a special thanks to Andrea Varkas, who is our administrative assistant at Youth and Family Services, who most of you communicated with to get here tonight. So I thank you. And now I'm going to introduce Aaron Busick, the Rotary president, who's going to kind of walk us through the little parts of the Rotary ceremony.
Thank you, Katie, and thank you, family members, friends, nominators, and the recipients of tonight's award. It's an honor to be here, and I'm excited to be able to celebrate the many great things you guys have done over the last couple of years. We'll start the evening with a Pledge of Allegiance, so if you don't mind standing, we have our flag over here. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You can take a seat. And now another part of our Rotary meetings is another little introduction, so I'll walk through this with you guys. No need to repeat after me. Will you please bow your heads with me? May those assembled here this evening enjoy the many offerings of Rotary. May we abide by the rules we have established, those of trust, fellowship, and ethics, and may we place service above self in our daily endeavors. And may we always test ourselves and our efforts to be sure that they are truth, good for all concerned, of the benefit of mankind, and provide peace and understanding. Thank you. And I think that invocation is a nice introduction to tonight's evening, because the recipients of tonight's awards really do embody some of the words that I spoke right there. And they show us that in this world of chaos and turmoil, that there are still a lot of good people out there. And these young individuals give us hope that there's good people for the future as well. And I said this last year when I spoke, and sadly today it's still true. We are inundated on a daily basis with so many challenges, so many negative things coming at us, and to have the opportunity to be here tonight and to celebrate these students is, again, just such a good reminder that despite it all, there are still good people out there. There are still people that want to make the world a better place, and it's our honor and our privilege to be part of the celebration of their accomplishments. One of the things that stands out to me the most when going through the nominations, and let me just take a step back and remind everybody that the night that we get to vote and read through all of the nominations is possibly one of the best meetings we have throughout the year. It's just such a joy. We wish we could celebrate all of the individuals that were nominated, but unfortunately we do have to make some tough choices that evening. But it's such an honor and a blessing that we are part of this event, and that we get to be here to help celebrate these students tonight for what they accomplish. And for me, one of the things that makes it the most special is the contributions that these individuals make to the community are things that don't often get a lot of recognition. It's very easy every day after a sporting event. We can find out who won, who lost, who played well, who may not have played well. So we're always up to speed on that side of things. But it's these contributions that are the ones that actually make a difference in the community that most people don't know. And so I appreciate the folks that are here tonight that took the time out to nominate these students, because again, without you taking that step and providing us with that information, we wouldn't have any idea. And so thank you to those of you that did take some time to do that, to recognize the contributions that these individuals have made. And, you know, I just think it goes to show that people are watching, people are paying attention, people recognize the difference that you make in your community, and we hope that this is a good reminder of that, and that this gives you some comfort and to continue this, and don't give up, and, you know, continue doing what you feel is right, and please don't let anybody ever deter you from a path that you guys have taken right now. So with that, I think it's time for me to get out of the way and get to the main event where we can actually recognize these students and show them our appreciation for their contributions to the community. So once again, thank you so much to everybody that is here. An immense thank you to the students themselves, because without you guys, we would not be here. And I'll turn it back over to Katie, and she can proceed with handing out the awards.
Thank you, Aaron. So tonight we are here to honor the hard work and dedication that Grace, Marin, Angelina, Michael, and Kate have given to Westwood through their commitment to community service. And to give you a little history, the Ray Award began in the year 2000. And it is a joint collaboration between Westwood Youth and Family Services and the Rotary. The mission of Westwood Youth and Family Services is to promote the healthy development of young people and their families. And Rotary is committed to making a lasting change in local community and all around the world. Gotcha. And to honor young people who serve their community in a positive way, both supports both these missions. And that's why the award was created. So I'm going to stop talking. That's not true. I'm actually going to talk a little bit more, because I'm going to introduce you to these recipients, and we're going to hear from them as well. And I told them that we'd be an easy audience, so they don't have to be nervous. All right, so I'm going to say a few words, and I'm going to ask you guys to come up one at a time, okay? So Grace. Grace Barnett. Grace is a junior at Westwood High School, and she was nominated by Lena Arena DeRosa, the director of the Council on Aging. And Grace has been coordinating her trio, All Strings Considered, to play for seniors at the Council on Aging for the past 3 years. As a freshman, she approached Lena and worked out a schedule for her and her fellow musicians to come play at 3 special luncheons: a fall concert, a holiday concert, and a spring concert. And she works independently, chooses the music, coordinates rehearsal times, and comes completely prepared for the seniors to enjoy. Lena noted in her nomination that, quote, Grace is a gem, upbeat, caring, kind, and generous. She is thoughtful, and her passion for elders is evident. In addition to the wonderful work Grace is doing at the Council on Aging, she is working on her Gold Star Award for Girl Scouts. She served on the high school site council, teaches Sunday school, is a member of the church's youth group, plays cello with the New England Conservatory Youth Symphony, participates in the fall and spring musicals, and is an officer of the school's Music Honor Society. So Grace, can you come on up? I'm going to have her do her thing, and then we're going to do our thing. So the Rotary has asked each recipient to answer a question related to their community service. So I'm going to have Grace answer that question. And Grace has chosen the question: describe one of your favorite situations when providing community service.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much to the Westwood Rotary and Youth and Family Services. It feels so special to be here. Since my freshman year of high school, I've had the privilege of playing with my string trio, All Strings Considered, performing twice a year at the Westwood Senior Center. In addition to allowing me to work with my incredible classmates and friends, Claire Pang and Anthony Yang, doing community service at the Senior Center has enabled me to feel connected to an entirely new community. A couple years ago, we were doing our Christmas lunch performance. I was extremely nervous. It was my first time playing at the Senior Center, and I had no idea what to expect. I had been having such a great time rehearsing with my friends in the weeks leading up to the performance, but I wondered if our playing would actually make a difference. Near the end of our program, we played Silent Night. Before we could start the next carol, a woman at the front of the room stopped us, asking if we could play Silent Night again so that the guests could sing along. So we all joined together in the simple carol, and I felt reassured that in spite of the differences in age and experiences, we could still be connected to one another. When I play at the Senior Center, I hope that we can brighten their afternoon. I know for certain that they brighten ours. Finally, I want to thank Ms. Lena Arena DeRosa for nominating me, and most of all, to thank her for all of her support over the past 3 years. Every time I go to the Senior Center, Lena greets me with a huge smile and incredible enthusiasm, and I know I'm not the only one. Lena is not only extremely supportive of the senior community, but has been a mentor to many high school students, and I am so grateful to her for giving us the opportunity to participate in community service. Thank you.
Marin Campbell is a senior at Westwood High School, and it was nominated by Jacqueline Wong, an instructional assistant at Westwood High School. Jacqueline noted in her nomination that, quote, Marin has been active in trying to make Westwood a more inclusive environment for all students. Marin participated as a partner on the unified track team and was dedicated to helping all athletes on the team. And seeing their dedication, Marin was seen as a role model and won the Best Partner Award during the 2021 season. In addition, Marin is the president of the Friendship Club, a club that aims to establish meaningful connections between general education and special education students. They organize Cradles to Crayon drives, Coats for Kids, Meals on Wheels, and more as part of this club. Marin also started their own LLC, Yellow Paw Prints, 4 years ago. They manufacture gear for working dogs like service dogs, therapy dogs, and police canine, using military-grade materials to create identification for working dogs. Marin, will you please come up? So Marin has chosen to answer, why do you think community service is important?
Thank you so much. I think in a world full of such great uncertainty and unkindness, and it's just really hard to see the kindness in some things on a daily basis. So I just try to go about my day and make as many people happy as I can, because I know what it feels like to feel all alone and to feel terrified of the world. So I try my best to see people that need to be uplifted, and I just think that without connection and empathy, that we are nothing as people, and that as a world we can all do our part, even if it's holding the door, even if it's, making things more accessible to people who need that access. I think it's our job as human beings to be kind, to connect with one another, and be empathetic in a world of such darkness.
Angelina Holmesy could not be with us tonight, but I am going to read about her, and she answered a question, so bear with me. Angelina is a junior at Westwood High School and was nominated too by Lena Arena DeRosa of the Council on Aging. Lena, I know, they're great kids. Lena met Angelina when she and her Girl Scout troop offered to wrap gifts for seniors during the holiday season. She then decided to do her Girl Scout Gold Star Award, working with the Council on Aging, as well as the food pantry. Angelina created small kitchen gardens for the food pantry participants, as well as the Women's Club. And in fact, she came to the Women's Club meeting, demonstrated how to create a small kitchen garden, and then gave everyone seeds, etc., to take home. Lena noted that Angelina, quote, is very upbeat, kind, thoughtful, and fun to partner with. And in addition to her work with the COA, Angelina plays varsity and club volleyball, as well as varsity and club basketball. She is a member of the Key Club, and she also does service projects for Youth and Family Services, and she is a joy to work with. Angelina is not able to be here tonight, and she apologizes, but she did want to participate. So she answered this question: how do you think that your participation in community service will impact you in college and in your life ahead? And her answer: it allows individuals to develop a strong sense of social responsibility and empathy, which are valuable qualities in any field of study or career. This also shows colleges the commitment you make to have a positive difference in the world, while participating in activities that helps you explore different interests or passions while learning and gaining skills and experience. Also, making meaningful connections can lead to lots of opportunities in the future. So congratulations. Michael Stoll. Michael is a senior at Westwood High School. Michael was nominated by Tanya Rooney, a family friend. In her nomination, Tanya stated that, quote, Michael is caring, sensitive, hardworking, and committing to supporting others of all ages. Michael has developed a Facebook page for Westwood families in need of babysitters, and the Facebook page connects available Westwood High School students willing to be contacted by community families in need of sitter support. This has provided many young Westwood families with connections to high school students who may not have otherwise found sitters. In addition, Michael has worked with younger students at the extended day program, summer recreation. He participates in Youth and Family Services Friends Network and directly with families who have young children with special needs. He also provides safe rides to fellow high school students when they need them. Michael, please come up. So Michael's going to answer the following. Describe one of your favorite situations when providing community service.
Good afternoon, everyone. First, I want to start off by saying thank you to the Rotary Club, West Youth and Family Services, and Tanya Rooney, who nominated me. I'm so honored to be receiving the Ray Award. Community service is a core value that I hold dearly. That's why I volunteered as much as possible during my senior year, at events such as the Pine Hill Halloween Party, the concession stand at a high school basketball game, running the bubble station at Westwood Day, and helping fold boxes at BB's Cafe. I want to spend some time now talking about one of my favorite moments while providing community services. One situation that has stayed with me from being a big friend at Friends Network is one that created a long-lasting relationship. For my sophomore and junior year, I was matched with a little friend who benefited from a social role model and friendship. Even though, due to scheduling conflicts, we couldn't be matched again this year, our friendship has persisted. When I'm working at Sheehan Extended Day and he is walking down the hallway, we always give each other a fist bump, high five, or wave, followed by a big smile. This lasting relationship is very important to me. Knowing I had a positive impact on the life of a child and the happiness it gives me reinforces my core value to give back. Thank you.
And our last recipient is also not here, but I'm going to speak on her as well. Kate Sullivan. Kate is a junior at Westwood High School and was nominated by her friend Ava, who's a junior as well. Ava nominated Kate because she is, quote, always volunteering in the community, especially during field hockey season, where she helps out assistant coaching the younger kids at clinics on the weekend and during hockey season as well. In Ava's nomination, she wrote that Kate is always volunteering. She is so sweet and so kind. In addition to playing on varsity, field hockey, and ice hockey teams, Kate is involved in service hours at her local church, field hockey youth clinics, as well as learn to skate events in local towns. So Kate could not be with us this evening, and we will present the award to her and Angelina at a later date. So this concludes our little ceremony for tonight, but we would love for the recipients to stay around, gather around, take some photos, and for you guys to have some refreshments in the back, and we very much appreciate you all coming.